Let me show you how to edit a PDF in Adobe Acrobat desktop and mobile version. So let's get started. Welcome to Jotform. My name is George, and on this video, we are going to show you how to edit a PDF on Adobe Acrobat. So depending on your needs, please select the plan that you want to use. And yes, they do have a free plan that has limitations, but it is available, okay? Now, the first thing you want to do is load in a PDF. You can either drag and drop it inside of here or click on File, Open, and load in a PDF that you have on your desktop. In this case, I am using a PDF that I grabbed from Jotform. They have over 1,800 Jotform PDF templates that you can start using right now, so check them out. Okay, so back to Adobe Acrobat. To start editing, we want to click on All Tools, and in All Tools, there's an option that says Edit a PDF. We're gonna go ahead and select this, and that is going to open up the tools available for editing a PDF. Now, the first thing I want to do is click on text, and that'll give me the text editing feature. Now, you can see that the text is now highlighted inside of the PDF, and I can go ahead and remove something if I don't need it. I can just go ahead and type inside of here, and that will go ahead and update it. I can go ahead and highlight this section, and I can go ahead and change, for example, the font. In this case, it's Roboto, but I can change it to Adobe Arabic, and that just updated it right here. I can change the font sizing, the alignment, I can do bullet lists, the line spacing, I can change the paragraph spacing after, and there's much more editing features available here on Adobe Acrobat. Now, you'll see that there's also tools available here highlighted, and that'll let me, for example, add a comment if needed. In that case, if I'm collaborating with a team member, that will also be useful. Or if I need to highlight something, for example, I found out that this is important, I can just go ahead and highlight it with this feature. I can draw on the PDF if needed. In this case, I'm not going to do so. I can go ahead and type text, cross mark. I can go ahead and add a signature if needed. And then I have my image options. I can go ahead and choose an image for my desktop, or I can generate an image, and that will depend on the plan that you are on. So for example, I can go ahead and add an image from my desktop. In this case, I'm going to select this image that I'm going to load in, and I'm just going to add it right here. So all I have to do is select it. I can go ahead and resize it by clicking on this corner. So here we go. I've just added it right here. I'm going to go ahead and move it where I want it. I can go ahead and crop the image. I can go ahead and rotate clockwise, delete it, or I can go ahead and export selected image in case I want that image afterwards. So I also have the option to choose another image. I can generate an image, edit the image, or redact the image. So several available options for the image. Now, aside from that, you can also add a header and footer, which is really useful. So if I want to add something that will stick in the header and the footer, that is possible. I'll just say test on the header and test on the footer, and I'm going to apply it. And that will apply this on the header and the footer for every single page that you have on your PDF. Now, the next option that I want to show you is the organizing pages. So if I click on organize page, in this case, there is only one, but I can go ahead and drag and drop the page in different sections in case I want to reorganize. I can go ahead and insert a file, clipboard, insert a scanned image, insert a web page, a blank page. So for example, here we go. I got 2 pages, and I can make this number 2 now. I can add a page in between here by just clicking inside of here. And there's several available options that you can rotate, replace, split, etc., all from the organizing page. Now let me show you the mobile application to see the capabilities of the mobile app to edit a PDF. Okay, so in this case, I have Adobe Acrobat installed here. We are going to edit, and we have several options to load in the PDF. So I'm going to use recent, and I'm going to edit this welcome PDF. So things that I can do here is select one of these sections that I want to edit. In the mobile application, we do have a few limitations from the desktop to the mobile app, but that's to be expected since we have a smaller screen and less editing features here. Okay, so I've selected this section, and I can edit text inside of this section by selecting it and clicking on edit text. So this will open up a text format here where I can go ahead and start editing. So I'm going to change this to test. Here we go, and I'm going to save it, and that will update the actual PDF. So it opens up like a text note section. I can edit there, and I'll be good to go. Or what about deleting a section? I can go ahead and do so by just clicking on the section and deleting, which makes things practical if I don't need something here. Then there's the option to add an image. So I'm going to tap in this section. I'm going to add a photo, and I can add a photo from camera 2. So in this case, I'm just going to add this photo for testing purposes. And here we go. I can go ahead and select it. I can go ahead and crop it if needed. Here we go. Let's go ahead and click outside, and it's now cropped. I can go ahead and move it by selecting the crop sections. And here we go. If I don't need it, I can go ahead and delete it. Now that's for the editing feature for the PDF here on the mobile app. So if you need to grab Adobe Acrobat, link provided in the description. And I hope you like this video. Please let me know here in the comments what you think about Adobe Acrobat and what you would like to see in the future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that is a wrap.